So I've been feeling just tired lately. I've been riding quite a bit, and then I went on a hunting trip, which was 4 days of 10 hours of hiking. Even before that, on the trails, I wasn't feeling that great. I came back definitely feeling tired. So what I normally do with an athlete, if they're feeling tired and they want to get back into training, we do something with their power meter. Do an easy ride, see your heart rate, do a hardish ride, see what happens, see how you feel, compare it to before. Obviously, when you go downhill, being tired doesn't help. Oops. So I rode on the weekend, both days. I didn't feel good on either day. I kind of went around things, went home early. It just wasn't that good. So what I figured is, let's take Break Ace out and see how I'm braking, right? So with a power meter, we compare ourselves when we're fresh versus when we're fatigued. We can definitely see differences. Let's see if we can do the same thing with braking. So I just tried to climb real easy. Actually, the legs don't feel too bad, but what I'm gonna do is ride my favorite descent, Box of Birds, and see how we go. Ooh, not sure if you can see that, but I just started my GoPro with my Break Ace app, and I started my rod. So we're ready to go. I'm just gonna cruise on into it and see how we go. Talk you through it. Talk you through how I'm feeling, and hopefully if you're feeling tired, you can use your Break Ace. This whole first section, you really only have to brake on a good day 1 time. Today maybe 3 times. Only brake there and there. Good start actually. Alright, a little bit of braking here. I've been trying to use more rear brake, which better painful. Actually, the bike handling doesn't feel too bad. Down. As a Rotorua rider, I'm not used to logs staying down. Really doing a good job of clearing that. If we were riding in Pennsylvania, then someone cleared a log. Get angry. Love riding over logs. Go over myself. Break the neck. Not bad. Oh, a little bit of a skid. Why would that? Alright, last time there was a tree down. Like, uncrossing the tree. We tried. And then I found some mushrooms. Another tree legs. Yeah, those for dinner. Pretty good. No, Rowan didn't make the trip. I actually it's pretty good to stay over there. There's that tree there. Myself floating through there. Woo. Today, the day we ride the skinny. Oh, go on. Woo! Don't want to break on that one. Oh my gosh, I just realized how sloppy I rode that. All right, so gotta say, I'm actually pretty blown away that I was tired and that my braking was much worse. So I just did a real quick, easy comparison. Here's a ride from almost 2 months ago where the conditions would have been really comparable. I was on the same bike, and this is down the same trail. So I just wanted to do like a real quick analysis because I did notice a few things right off the bat. First off, the flow score. So this is my flow score for when I was fresh, riding nicely, just with some mates. And so 36.1, remember flow score, perfect score to just describe your braking at a glance. I braked 40 times for an average of 1.6 seconds. Don't mind this, I actually connected the front and rear sensors reversed. That doesn't affect any of the scores actually, except for the brake balance. So I was 82% on the rear and 17% on the front. I think actually it's real telling to look at this key opportunity. So remember, the key opportunities are where I have the most room for improvement. So here's my key opportunity, my biggest key opportunity. So I'll just quickly look at that one. It has a flow score of 9.12 and actually the same brake balance, and I braked 6 times in that key opportunity. So let's just really quickly compare and contrast this to the run where I was obviously a bit tired. There's that run. I named it, Am I Tired? And the answer is most likely yes. Time, we don't look at that too much because what I can do is I can go back and crop that based on where I started and stopped and get a nice accurate time, or sync it with my GoPro, which I did, but I don't have it for that original run. So I'm not going to look at time too much, but my flow score is like, it's hugely different, hugely different. So flow score 58 versus 36. So that is honestly massive. What I did is I braked 38 times, so it's fewer times, but each one was much longer. So I was just braking longer. Looks like we might need to change the way that we round with front and rear brakes, but that's okay. That's an easy switch. But I was even more on the rear here in this run. And I can't remember what the braking time was. I think it was 1 minute 4 seconds total in the run where I was feeling more fresh. But definitely the average brake power was much lower when I was feeling fresh. So I definitely just like over braked when I was feeling tired. I could feel it, especially as I got further down. Here's that key opportunity. So the run where I was feeling good, the key opportunity was had a flow score of 9, and now it had a flow score of 14.4. So same guy, similar conditions. He was just riding, and that's me. He is me, just riding really heavy on the rear brake and braking too much. So I think, like, obviously, there's a lot more we can do with looking at how fatigue affects how you ride down a hill. Um, we can go massively into depth, but I think this is a nice exploration of that in the first case. Obviously, some of my PhD work was geared around trying to find answers to this, especially around pacing. So you can use braking or Brake Ace to help you with your pacing. So check out our other YouTube videos on that. And yeah, I just showed you on the computer. Obviously, it's easier to look at on the web, but it's just harder for me to, or on the mobile, it's easier to look at. It's all right there. On the phone, it's just harder to record and get a good audio. So here it is. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Cheers.